The Drexel Foundation welcomes you to the Grand Opera House in Vale, Oregon. Built in 1895-96 on the authentic Oregon Trail. It is nothing like it was in 1994 when we started on it. This, what you see today, is restoration, not really historical configuration. It used to have 3 separate storefronts, but the last use was in the 80s as a restaurant and bar. The bad guys got a hold of the Grand Opera House, built in 1895-96, and the Vale Hotel, and came in, took everything. They took the bar, they took all of the things on the walls. The only thing that was saved was this little part of a mural. They bashed out the murals so they could get the barnwood off the front. And it was piled and piled with trash. Through volunteer efforts, we have been able to kind of restore it to this use today. It's where we do a lot of our art programming for our youth. We store their art here. The stage area shows the era when this building was being used as a bar. We love the stage area and hope to put it back to use someday. The engineer wanted to put this wood that you see on the ceiling on the floor upstairs, which is the authentic 1895 floor. So we asked him if we could put it on the ceiling. 90% of the work for creating handicapped accessible bathrooms back there, but we have stalled. The hotel and the Opera House has kept us busy, and our donations are what we can get with grants and what people can donate as far as their time. As you ascend these stairs, when we first found the Grand Opera House, it had no wall, had no access to the second floor. We had to build this deck, we had to build the wall. That was quite a journey. Our contractor had a toddler, so we have a very unique and very high railing. These are the authentic 1895 floors. We had them restored and sanded, and they are not completely flat. They are 115 years old. The essence of a mural over there, you can still see. Remnants of that mural is still there from over 100 years ago. Why was it called the Grand Opera House, you wonder? First it was a saloon, then they couldn't sell any more liquor, so they brought Barnum & Bailey's circus manager, owned the building. He brought in acts. Up here there was people that would come from all around, hundreds of miles, come to watch the Barnum & Bailey acts. This authentic tin, if you were physically here, and if you come on any of these tours, you can feel it. It's thick, it's heavy. They pounded the tin to make these designs. When we first came to this building, it was full, there was no wall, and it was full of pigeon poop as high as here. During the Second World War, people ran pigeons out of here. It was part of the Second World War effort. We envision is to be able to teach dance and art up here as an art center. Our plans are to have art on the walls, bathrooms, of course offices and editing suites for our film program. The kids always love how little the store is. But I remind them that the transoms are really the key because it lets light into the rooms. Someday this is going to be an art center, and the youth that need and want to have art programming for free will be able to come here and explore and build their self-esteem by being involved in the arts. The Drexel Foundation has been very lucky to get assistance from all kinds of folk that have volunteered. We've had people come in and help sand the floors, paint the walls back in the exterior of this building because it really shows the way it looked back in 1895. The Drexel Foundation believes that every human, no matter how old they are and what walk of life they come from, they can be anybody, do anything. Our motto is of your own personal strength, you can accomplish anything.